Hey there, I'm Ken. This is CRT. Welcome. Welcome to this episode where I've decided I'm going to do something just for pure fun. My last few videos have been a little more serious, working on electronics and trying to get things properly working, keyboards and everything. And yeah, although those are fun videos for me anyways, this is one that is just pure why not. A while ago I did a video where I hooked up my TRS-80 computer to a portable TV and then got the tape deck on that portable TV running so that I could load and save programs. Now, there was a comment on one of those videos from, okay, I'm going to try this name and I'm probably going to butcher it, so I apologize in advance, but a comment by Joel IV. Now, he said that I should hook the computer up to the portable TV. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't seen those videos where I did that, I'll put a link up here. Now, he said that I should hook the computer up to the portable TV and then use the radio to load programs by transmitting from another source. He suggested hooking an FM transmitter up to a laptop and running the audio files through there. So I'm going to do something like that. So yeah, let's give this a try and see if it works. There we go. I have my beautiful Melty Keyboard Coco 2 hooked up to the portable TV. The cassette cable is wired in and it is ready to receive a signal to load a program. This is just one of those things where all of a sudden in the middle of it you think, what is the practical thing that I'm doing here? Like, what is there any actual practical use for this? And then you realize, no, this is just pure and utter silliness. So then you think, hey, let's just go further. Like, this is not nearly enough. We got to make this bigger. So here is my Coco 3 hooked up to yet another mini portable TV that I recently picked up. So I've got the Coco 2 hooked up to one TV and radio, the Coco 3 hooked up to another TV and radio, and you guessed it, I am going to try and transmit a signal to load one program on both computers at the same time. Some sort of weird 80s Wi-Fi networking, I guess. I don't know. But hey, this sounds like fun. So what could I do to take it even further? Well, you had to ask. To make it even more convoluted, I decided I am going to attempt to load all of this using an 80s portable cassette player. Okay, so this is the FM transmitter. I've got it plugged into the headphone jack on this 80s cassette player. So we turn it on, then we have to choose a frequency and then tune both radios into that. So I'm just going to quickly do that, and then we can give this little experiment a try. After a long time of fiddling around here, I come to the conclusion that that old 80s tape player that I was using, yeah, the sound was just too crackly coming out of it. It needs a good cleaning, it needs some work. It's not going to work. So I'm going with my trusty Tandy CCR81 tape player. Got the FM transmitter plugged in right there. So I'm going to try and load a very short program here. If this works, maybe I'll move on to something bigger, but first, the short program. So turn on both computers. Type in cload, switch to radio, prepare the tape, start the tape, start both computers, And I think that one worked and that one didn't. So let's take a look. Oh, that one worked. That one didn't. I was backwards. So we got an error and that one worked. So we will reset you, rewind, repair. Worked? Didn't work. Darn it. Okay, so I have made an adjustment here. I have changed the FM transmitter to go to a much higher frequency. I was trying it down at about 88 FM. I am now up at 106 FM, and we'll see what will happen now. It seems to be a little more stable at this higher level. Turn on. Turn on. Load. Okay. Radio. Start. Listen for it. Let's see. Loaded and loaded. And if we check that out, let's just zoom in here. I don't know if you can really see that, but that is the ship from my game. That was the short program loaded in. So let's try a longer program. All right, I've got a tape queued up. This is a longer one. So we will fire it off and keep continuously recording here, but I'll fast forward through it. And we'll see if it works. All right, here we go. This one stopped. And it sounds like it is done. I am going to guess that this one did not work, but this one did because I heard a click come from this one really early on. Let's check it out. Yeah, that one loaded, that one didn't. We've got Zaxxon on this one. Unfortunately, did not work on this one because this radio is extremely touchy. It fades in and out and it crackles a lot. So I'm not surprised that one didn't work for a long program, but hey, at least I managed to load a short program on both. There we go. Proof of concept. It at least worked with the short program. Unfortunately, it did not work with the long program, but I did not want to spend a whole lot of time trying to get that work working, because I was pretty sure I'd have trouble with the bigger TV, because well, this one is probably a good 20 years newer than this TV. So this one's like mid 70s. I think this one's about mid 90s. So I'm not surprised that it works much better on this smaller TV here. But at least it worked on both of them at one point, getting the smaller program running. So I'm really happy about that. I hope you enjoyed watching me just try out this silly little experiment. And, you know, why did I do it? Why not? It was here. I could try it. So why not do it? Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, you can give me a thumbs up, you can subscribe, you can comment on the video. Anything and everything is always greatly appreciated. But I've got nothing else to say, so see you next time.